to Kelly Barlow Creations Crafting on a Budget. If you are new to my channel and stopping by for the first time, welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Stick around a while by clicking that red button for more crafting on a budget, more everything on a budget videos to come. And if you click it again when the bell appears, YouTube will notify you when I'm uploading a new video. If you're interested in following me on social media, you can find those links in the description box below, along with my P.O. box if you're interested in sending me mail and watching me open it up in a video. What have I got going on for you for today? Today I am collaborating with none other than Kim over at Creative Crafticality. If you have not been by her channel, you need to stop by her channel. Head on over there after this video. She does some amazing journaling and she does some Dollar Tree DIYs. Today, Kim and I decided that it would be fun to do some autumn and harvest decor using some Dollar Tree items. I've decided to do 2 autumn and harvest wreaths, one using only Dollar Tree items and the other using non-Dollar Tree items for those of you who don't have access to a Dollar Tree. So that's what I'm bringing to you today. I will be doing a wreath using items, budget-friendly items that you can get from Walmart. So let's jump into it. Let me show you what I have in store for these 2 autumn and harvest wreaths. Like I said, one using Dollar Tree items and the other using items that I picked up from Walmart. This first wreath, I picked up these burlap rolls in the colors of orange, green, cream, and brown. I'll also be using some raffia that I already had on hand, a 12-inch wreath ring, and this wood letter B. I'm gonna start off by taking the orange burlap roll, and I'm gonna weave this burlap in and out of all the sections of this wire wreath ring. There's 3 different sections in each section, and I'm just gonna pull it through, bunch it up, and push it together, and I'm gonna do this until I've got the fullness that I'm happy with. This wreath ring has 6 different sections, and in each section, I was able to pull the burlap through 3 separate times. This is the fullness that I'm happy with, and it's pretty tight, so I don't have to worry about the burlap coming out and coming undone. I'm gonna do the orange burlap just a little under 3/4 of the way around this ring. Once I've gone 3/4 of the way around my wreath ring, I'm gonna flip over my wreath and I'm just simply going to cut my burlap and hot glue the end to the back so it doesn't unravel. Then with this empty space here on the ring, using my green burlap, I'm gonna weave the green burlap in and out of the sections just like I did with the orange. When pulling the green burlap through the wire wreath ring, I'm gonna leave about a 3-inch section here on this outside section of the ring open. I'm not gonna pull the green burlap through it. I'm just gonna pull it through the bottom 2 sections, leaving this one open. Then again, once I'm done with the green burlap, I'm gonna cut it off and glue it to the back side of this burlap so it doesn't unravel. You can see that this top section here is the empty section that we left without pulling the green burlap through. Using my brown burlap, I'm gonna pull it through, filling it in, giving us a stem to our pumpkin. And so this is what you should be left with. And because I feel like this burlap pumpkin needs a bow, I will be making a bow out of this cream burlap roll by folding my burlap in half, and I'm gonna cut about a 5 or 6-inch piece of this burlap. And to keep it folded in half, I'm gonna glue my edges together just to make it a thicker piece of burlap. Then I'm gonna take and fold another piece, and this piece is about 3 to 4 inches, and again, I'm gonna glue it to keep it folded in half. And for the center of my bow, I will be using this polka dotted burlap ribbon that I had on hand. Yes, this is from the Dollar Tree. Any ribbon for the center of this bow will do that you have on hand. I'm gonna fold it in half. Then I'm gonna take and just wrap it around the middle of my 2 burlap pieces, then hot glue it, and there we have a burlap bow. Then just hot glue it anywhere on to the front of your pumpkin that you think it's gonna look cute. And this would not be a Harvest Farmhouse DIY without some kind of a twine or raffia bow. So today I will be using raffia for my bow, and I'll be placing my bow at the top of my pumpkin, just tying it around the beige burlap. And to even out my raffia just a bit, I'm gonna trim it up. And for my letter B, I will be using Waverly's chalk paint in the color of ivory. If you have an apple barrel paint, that is a great alternative. I'm just using my chalk paint because it's what I have on hand. And I'm gonna give this bee a good solid base coat of this paint. I thought adding a bee to this wreath would be a fun way to personalize it. Adding a letter is definitely optional. Once my letter is dry, I will be using this Bic permanent marker in the color of brown. And I thought it would be cute to add some stitch marks around this letter just to give it a bit of character. Any pen will do. You could even use paint if you wanted to. You could use puffy paint. You could use a paint marker. I just had this brown marker on hand and it's quicker and easier. And so that's what I'm using today. And would you look at how stinking cute that turned out? Then I'm gonna take some hot glue and just put it on the back and place it on the front of my burlap pumpkin. And would you look at that? Let's take a look at this hung up. I love how rustic and farmhouse this is. There is something about burlap and twine that just screams harvest and fall. Now let's make a wreath using 100% Dollar Tree items. From the Dollar Tree, I picked up 4 rolls of this orange glittered wired ribbon, 1 roll of this Harvest pumpkin wired ribbon, 2 rolls of mesh in the color of brown and green, and 1 of their 16-inch wire wreath rings. For this Dollar Tree wreath, I will be putting this together the exact same way that I put the first one together, only I will be using this glittered wired ribbon and some mesh. Here's a little tip on how to stop the glitter from coming off and constantly making a mess. If you pick up an aerosol hairspray and coat your wired glittered ribbon with the aerosol hairspray, it will stop the glitter from coming off. And I'm using the green mesh from the Dollar Tree in the same way that I used the green burlap, and this will act as the leaves of the pumpkin. And I will be using the brown mesh for the stem of my pumpkin. And using this wired harvest ribbon that the Dollar Tree carries, I will be topping this pumpkin off with a nice bow. Now let's go hang up this Dollar Tree pumpkin wreath and see how stinking cute it looks. I think that this is such a fun fall and harvest wreath if you are somebody who is not into that farmhouse decor like I am and you want something with a little bit more spice and a little bit more energy. I think that this is such a fun wreath to make using Dollar Tree items. And there you have it. I think that both of these wreaths came out so stinking adorable. I, of course, am partial to the burlap one. I love this. I want to do it in every color because I absolutely love the look of it. I hope that you all enjoyed the way that these turned out. Don't forget to head on over to Kim's channel to see what she's come up with for fall and autumn decor. I will leave the link to her video in the description box below. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Let's get this video to 2,000 likes because those thumbs up really do help my channel to grow and it helps YouTube to notice me just a bit more. Until next time, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic day. Happy crafting on a budget, and bye for now, everybody.